Okay, Photoshop released the coolest AI tool ever. It's Rotate Object. It turns 2D objects into 3D with rotation and all sorts of angles. So let's check it out. So first things first, make sure you have Adobe Photoshop Beta. So go ahead and go to Creative Cloud, go to Apps, and click on Beta. Choose Photoshop Beta. Beta means it's under development. It's not yet the actual Adobe Photoshop, but it will be released when it's finalized and finished. Okay, cool. Let's go to Adobe Photoshop Beta. I've picked a few images for us to work with. Let's start with this little cat. So first of all, perhaps remove the background. Click on Remove Background. And just like that, the background is effectively removed. All right, now let's have a look at Rotate Object. Press the shortcut Command for Max or Control T for Transform. In the contextual tab here, you will see Rotate Object. Click on that. Preparing rotatable object. Okay, let's click on rotate and slide this to the right. Whoa. And to the left. Oh my God, this is just wow. Awesome. And now click on tilt. And it's tilting. And it's in 3D and all these angles, rotation, tilts. This is so cool. I am blown away. When you're happy, click on done. And it's enhancing rotated image. And now it's in higher quality and you can edit the rotation if needed. This is always an editable layer. And you can see in the properties panel, the rotate object options. More angles, and even change the field of view if you wanted. So absolutely thumbs up for me. This is my favorite Adobe Photoshop tool, hands down, of the year. So let's do it again with more examples and see if this technology is consistently amazing everywhere. All right, let's try it over here. I've already removed the background for us. Now press Command or Control T for Tango. Click on Rotate Object and let's have a look. All right, rotate and slide it to the right. The little pigtail is funny. Slide it to the left. Pretty cool. Love that. Click on tilt and see. Awesome. Yes, thumbs up. No comments so far. Happy with this. I'm going to click on done. And it's going to enhance the rotated image so it's less pixelated or blurred, because that was a preview. Awesome. And remember, you can always edit rotation. And if you had a picture underneath it, you can also use the harmonize tool, which is awesome. I absolutely recommend that. All right, let's do it again. I need to see if it is consistently amazing everywhere. The yellow phone. By the way, these pictures, I've all downloaded them from Unsplash for free. No affiliate, nothing. Just a website I love using. All right, Command or Control T. Rotate object. Click on rotate and let's have a look. Ugh, I love this. It's looking good. This is a little bit blurred or pixelated, but quite happy with that. The image itself was a little bit blurred from the start, but look how beautifully perfect these proportions are. They just look so realistic, don't they? And good. Wow, I love it. Awesome. Let's check tilt out. Wow. Okay, so far we've tried 3 images, and so far every image is amazing. We're gonna try a couple more. And by the way, if you love the way I teach and you love playing with exercises the way I'm showing you right now, and you'd like to play along with me simultaneously and learn Adobe Photoshop from scratch, then check out my Adobe Photoshop beginners and advanced courses. We cover every tool step by step with lots of exercises and lots of AI stuff as well in the advanced class. So the link is below, check it out. Okay, let's try the red clock. Command or Control T. If you like this shortcut, I'm all about shortcuts, and in all my courses, I talk about shortcuts. And by the end of them, you will know a bunch of shortcuts by heart and know how to do things faster, which is great for all of us. All right, click on Rotate Object. Click on Rotate. Rotate the object left or right. And slide it to the right. Looking good. And to the left, to the left. Looking good. A little less exciting than the other images, isn't it? But yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Good, good. And once you're happy, click on Done, and it's enhancing the rotated image. And as you can see, it's now in full HD, full quality. It's no longer pixelated as it was before, because whilst you're doing, the rotation, it's temporarily pixelating it, previewing it, just so it's faster. And then when you actually save it and finalize the rotation, that's when it brings it back up in full quality. Now, bear in mind that the rotation icon will be annotated here in the layer. And that's good to know, because if you'll be working with a lot of projects and you'll forget which you used rotate object on, you'll know thanks to this, and you'll know most importantly that it's still editable, that you can still go to edit rotation at any time. I also love that Photoshop automatically renamed the layer to rotate object layer. Okay, are you ready for the final one? Last but not least, the orange vintage car, which is a little bit more complex. So let's have a little look. And as you can see, I did remove the background using Remove Background AI super quick. So again, go ahead, select your layer, your image, and press Command if you have a Mac, or Control if you have a PC, and T. Transform, and click on Rotate Object. And as you can see, now it's again blurred, pixelated temporarily. Don't worry about that until it's finalized, until you pick your rotation angle. Click on Rotate. You know the drill by now. I hope that's the whole point of this tutorial, is for you to remember it inside out, like riding a bicycle. And then you move the sliders, and wow. I don't know much about cars. I don't know which car this is specifically. My bad. But I think it does a good job. Does the real car look like this in front? I have no idea. You tell me. Write it in the comment section. And the back, also really cool. And remember, this is all AI generation, so it might invent its own front and back, and who knows if the real object would actually look like that. That's so cool. And tilt, which I hope your car won't be tilted like that, but I guess it's a view from the top. So yeah, and then click on done. Wow. And voila, it's in good quality. Although, what is that? Zoom in, Command or Control plus. And is that part of a car? I don't know. I'm not very car. Maybe it's it's the broken back of the car. Trunk, that's the word I was looking for, perhaps. I don't know. But I love the damage, the intentional, vintagey look and feel that it gave the car. That is pretty cool. So let's compare all of them. The red clock, the yellow phone, which looks pretty cool. Mrs. Pig, I don't know if that's actually her name, that's how I called her. And the cat. Wow. Honestly, I cannot wait to be using this. This is so cool. It will instantly enhance all my designs and make it look more realistic. Think mock-ups. Think designs that you create in 2D and then turn into mock-ups. I got so excited when this particular tool was released for Adobe Illustrator, which is called 3D Turntable. And it's been my favorite AI Adobe Illustrator tool since, and I've been using it a lot. So when Photoshop announced that they're releasing it too, I got super excited, and I hope you got excited too. Let me know what you think about this tool. Is this your favorite as well, or am I just imagining things? Again, if you would like to learn more Adobe Photoshop from A to Z for absolute beginners or for advanced, I have both courses available. So check it out, the link is below. My name is Kate Silver, and as always, it's an honor and a pleasure to discover tools with you.